Let me unmute myself. Hello! Melody, Frizz. Gonna leave soon, sadly? Oh, that is sad. But thanks for stopping by and saying hello and good luck. Appreciate that. Song is comfy. True. Oh, it's also loud. Let me turn it back down. Something about like that. I know it's very quiet now, but once we, Oh, I always do that. Once we get the, actual game started, it should be okay. Pretty loud, sorry. We are on day 2. This is round 3 of the Legend Animal Crossing GameCube Goldenrod Knockout Tournament. That's what we're doing today. Yesterday we did round 1 and 2. Didn't get knocked out of either somehow. Got 7th place in the first round. We needed top 8, we got 7th. And then in the second round, we needed top 6, and we got 2nd. So that was pretty cool. So to move on from round 3 to 4, there's 6 of us left. I need to be in top 4. And then there's only one more round after that. And if I get top 3, I win a little bit of money. So that'd be cool. But I don't doubt if I get knocked out here, because it's me, and the remaining other 5 are all really good players at this game. So it's a miracle I've made it this far. But it's cool. It's cool I've made it this far. Hello, Zach. I have a ping for something. Oh, it's just NIST going live. Alright, do we have a race time room? Alright, I'm gonna make the race time room then, it seems. 1 second. Yeah, if you are watching this live, not on the YouTube VOD later, you should see in the title, at Legend, that is the person hosting this tournament and giving out the cash prize and everything. Alright. Legend Goldenrod Knockout Tournament Round 3. Auto start on, start race. Let me connect my live splits to it. Maybe let me close live split, reopen it, hang on. Shoot. There we go. Connect live split. There's a lot of racetime.gg races right now. There we go. How do I know if I'm watching this live? I guess you'll never know. Augie hyped up this run to me when he first started playing it. Yeah, hype. That's one way to put it. We don't have Baseg, really? You should. Maybe 7TV's bugging, I don't know. Okay, I think we're ready, so I'm gonna ready up in the race room. We got 2 people left to ready up. And we're probably gonna start in just a minute or 2. I haven't uploaded yesterday's runs for this tournament yet, But I'm going to get all that set up after today, probably, and have a little playlist for this tournament. Legend did also announce yesterday during the intermission between rounds that the next tournament is going to be a golden net tournament where you catch all the bugs, and that'll be really cool. I think I do want to join that as well. That is going to be a different structure on the tournament format. Instead of doing knockout rounds where you have 10 people, the bottom 2 get knocked out, you got 8 people, the bottom 2 knocked out, so on. That's actually going to be like a 1v1 bracket structure to my understanding. But yeah, looks like we are getting started in 3, 2, 1, go. Just another 7TV breakdown. What else is new? Let me know if the game balance, audio balance is okay and everything. It should be alright. I hope. I had to disable 7TV because there was a bug that prevented you from typing. Just typing at all? That's crazy. Sometimes my 7TV, it does do that too, but if I just like keep refreshing, it'll work eventually, but I do know what you're talking about. Doing some decent mashing right now. Could be better. Could be worse. We'll take that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we'll take that. 0.4 lost. I got the paw print shirt again. That's what we had in the first round yesterday. In the second round yesterday, I think I had the red and yellow shirt, if I remember correctly. Got a PB today in SpongeBob Rehydrated after only being back for a few days. Yo, nice. GG, Zach. I don't think I even realized you were running that game. That's pretty cool. Nook is yapping. Hopefully the game audio is not too loud. It looks like it might be a little bit. You can tell me. I didn't see what acre he said his shop is in, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to see it on the map. Oh no, we got a triple layer town. That's really bad. Geeky though. We have a triple layer town, but we also have nobody on the 3rd tier, and we do have a good corner river acre that's not too far away from the lake. Ideally, the lake would have been right next to that corner, but it's not a big deal. And in fact, that vertical river next to the houses might be just as good, potentially. We'll have to check it out. Tom Nook is divided from the town by the river, so that sucks a little bit, but it's not too big of a deal. Whoa!
Vesicupa112 cheered by 1 bit. Damn, he looking good as always. Here, sir, have some scent.
Have some scent. Thank you, Vessi. How are you today? Oh, jeez, I'm stuck on the trees. Okay, there's our waterfall. It looks a little strange. Yeah, I got a triple layer town, which you don't like to see, but this is not too bad of one, to be honest. I'm not too upset with it. Who is this? Wart Jr. Yo, Mary, it was prophesied 200 years ago that you will win. Wow, that long. That's impressive. Thank you for the good luck and the prophecy. Olivia, is this her name? Yeah. Never have to talk to Tom Nook again. Yeah, surely. I think we're done with Tom Nook, for sure. Definitely. Not too bad of a, you know, going to talk to everybody. I will say we do have a good river acre and lake not too far from each other, but there's no bridges near them. So that does suck a bit. I also haven't found a pond yet. Not that I noticed. Hopefully we don't have to reset, because if we do, we're almost guaranteed to just lose this race. But surely we have a pond somewhere. Surely, clueless. Under 7 minutes finishing flowers is good though. Olivia. E5. She should just be straight down from us, right below the wishing well, I think. Loving the plant placement. I mean, Tom seems to agree with it, so good enough for government work, or whatever, as they say. Yeah, our villagers are kind of far from Tom Nook's shop. Like, our closest one is still like 4 acres away, which is Olivia, and whoever it was directly to the left of our house. If 4 acres is your closest, you know, that's not good. We just definitely don't want whoever was below the police station. I think that was Leopold? No, it wasn't Leopold. It was someone else. I don't remember who. Didn't move an inch. Yeah, they do actually walk around and stuff, but she just happened to not, I guess. I don't know. But also, hello, Reliable. How's it going? How's MMR going? I haven't kept up with the brackets, so I don't know if you're still in or out. But hopefully it's been going well. Otis in row E. Okay, he lives right next to Olivia, I hope? I don't actually remember. He's either the one right next to Olivia or the one down below the police station that I was just saying is the one we don't want at all. So let's hope it is the one next to her. Haven't seen a pond. There could be one up here at the post office, though. please? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. There could be one at the dump, maybe. There could be one at the museum that I just didn't see. I don't know, but the fact that I haven't found one is actually really scary. I would maybe check for the pond right now at the dump, but I think I'm gonna save that for while I'm doing chores. Maybe find one as I'm delivering something to somebody, depending on who he, assigns us. We'll see. Okay, who do we go talk to here? I think we go talk to Olivia here because we've already done her chore. Well, then again, I don't know. There is a benefit to not choosing Olivia here, actually. If we chose someone else to talk to and they said, hey, can you go talk to Olivia for this chore, then we can just accept it and ignore it safely. So maybe this was actually worse to do, but whatever. Okay, good, perfect. I was about to say, this is ideal if she has no chore for us, and she doesn't, so that's amazing. The stream's gonna take years because you do know some bugs and fishes are only certain seasons. Yeah, that's true, Vessi. We're gonna have to wait a long time to finish this run. I know that you don't cheat, aka time travel, because none of my friends do that, and you're my friend. True. I am Vessi's friend. Blue Bear. I don't remember meeting anyone named Blue Bear. Where is Blue Bear? Is that someone over here? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's actually good, because now we can use this as an opportunity to check the dump for a pond, I think. Bro. Okay, good. We have a pond. Perfect. Perfect. That could have been really bad. I reached finals from winter bracket, and we got grand finals soon versus Nath. Wow. That's impressive. GG, Reliable. At least I can say I lost to, like, one of the best players in the whole bracket. That's pretty cool. Blue Bear, cute. Hi, Tono. You like Blue Bear? She is cute, I guess, yeah. I will build a pond. Where do you want it? Oh, thank you, Frizz. If you could just put it maybe right below these houses and the acre right below that, that'd probably be good. And there actually might be one there. I haven't walked through that acre. I don't know. But we know for sure there's at least one, so that's what matters. Alright, but I think that does mean we have a 50-50 on if Otis is next to Olivia or not. And I have a feeling, I think he's not next to Olivia. Let's see. Yeah, no, it was Wart Jr., so we have to actually travel really far over to get to Otis, and that sucks. If it had been Wart Jr., that would have been so much better. It is possible, Zach. It's really rare. I don't remember the exact percent chance of it not happening, but it's possible to not spawn a pond, which means it's impossible to, not complete Goldenrod. Or it's impossible to complete Goldenrod if you don't have a pond, because there are two fish, quote-unquote fish. It's the frog and the crawfish are only obtainable in ponds. You would just insta-lose, yeah. I mean, you just have to reset and lose however many minutes it took for you to confirm there's no pond. Which is basically an insta-loss, yeah. You can finally watch AC Racing. That's what it's all about. It's also, we have a 3-tier town here, as I was mentioning earlier about how bad it is and stuff. And it is bad. You don't want a 3-tier town. And that is only like a 15% chance, if I remember correctly, something like that. So a bit unlucky there too. I will say, we got the 3-tier town, which is unlucky, but our layout is still not too bad. There are 0 bridges on our second layer, so that kind of sucks, actually, quite a lot. But overall, the layout's not too bad. The villagers are also spread out, but ultimately, once we actually start fishing, it's hopefully not too bad. Just because we have that backwards L corner acre on the river, you might see it like 2 acres over to the right from the lake. Ideally, the lake would be directly next to that corner instead of 2 acres over, but still. Also, that vertical acre to the left of Tom Nook's shop, that vertical river acre, that also might be a good one to fish on. I need to check it out. Since losing the Jake water bottle job, I started taking up various other tasks to get by, including pond building, apparently. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a tough world out here. Okay, I need to pull up my fish sheet. UVVEEE at SJJXJPRBF. BF what? RB? No, I got slow. I was almost doing really good. XXQZABM. Good night, Mel. Thank you for stopping by and giving me some good luck. Alright, but since we do need some lake fish anyway, I will go ahead and go this way. I was about to go straight down, but actually, the lake is sort of on the left side of the map, so I do kind of want to be here, actually. This vertical river is actually not as good as I thought. It's very curvy. Kind of would have preferred it had been just like straight. So it's not great, but it's usable. At times where we just need river fish, it might still be better to use than the corner acre. Maybe. I mean, it's still kind of bad. This is where it gets good. This is where we get the content. Crucian Carp. I was watching some of the VOD back from yesterday's round 1. I didn't get to finish it. But apparently a decent number of people got early piranha in this split, which is crazy. Because that's a 1% chance fish, 1% chance to spawn. And I want to say like 3 or 4 people got early piranha. Just wild. Alright, let's go over to the pond. Go ahead and get those out of the way. Once we do this, we'll never need a pond again, so just get it done with. And the pond fish that we need have 360 vision, so it's very easy to catch them. But we don't need another size 2, we need a size 1, there we go. This is our frog. Okay, now we go down to our lake and corner river acre. Oh, there's another pond actually. So we were good in 2 ways actually. Oh wow, instant snakehead. This is amazing. I just need to not choke. Oh, almost got me with the jump scare. That's beautiful. Love that. That was the one I built. Thank you, thank you. It's actually, you know, to the left of the acre I was asking for, but close enough. I'll give you a pass. Dude, I can't believe I got an instant snakehead out of the lake. That's really good. I just need a brook trout out of the lake and we'll be done with that. So I'm going to go spend some time trying to get tinies out of the river instead. Because brook trout should be pretty easy to get on our way back up to save quit. We don't have the optimal river corner, but it's still a river corner, so I'll take it. We have the annoying river corner, where it has like a little piece of land that's like jutting out. This like bulbous piece of land here. It's annoying because you have to walk out a little bit to actually see. That's fine. At least there's a corner acre, I guess. Dude, where's our bluegill and pale chub? That's just a bass right there. I don't want that, actually. My listening skills aren't as good as my pond making skills. Oh, there's our bluegill. What's your favorite fish, Frizz? I'll see if I can reel it in. I just need a pale chub, and then we have to look for tinies. Whoops. You want the catfish? Oh, there's our pale chub. Beautiful. Alright. Catfish is going to be next split, so I got you. Once we get out of June 9 a.m. and we move on to June 3 a.m., I got you. Catfish is actually very common and easy to get, so... Hopefully whatever I scared was not a tiny, but chances are it wasn't. I could catch size 4s, but I'm going to try to save those for like July split or something, where we have a chance to get a koi. Dude, this tree in the way is brutal. Okay, another bluegill. It does the best pog face. I have a koi pog emote, I'm pretty sure. And it has a pretty good pog face. You gotta check that one out if you haven't seen it. Killifish? Oh, Popeye, okay. We just need guppy and then we can move back to the lake for our brook trout. But the guppy, just like the Popeye, is a 1% chance to spawn, so... Oh, and there's a tiny. Could this be our guppy? Or is this going to be a killifish? Come on, guppy. Ah, killifish, okay. Yeah, I really hate this like little piece of land that juts out into the water. You have to walk to it to see the fish. It's really annoying. But having a corner is still good. It's just a fast way to, you know, flip and reset the river for a fish to spawn. Can't see what's in here. I'm gonna just scare it off. We're only at 23 minutes, so it's not too bad. Only missing guppy. I mean, guppy can be a menace, though. Kind of would have preferred getting guppy over Popeye right now. But it's fine. Copium. Is that a size 3? It is. It's a bass. I really wish that tree wasn't down there. It's also really annoying, actually. It's already hard to see because of the land jutting, but it's even worse with that tree in the way. I'll phone up Jing Bison. Yeah, we need some We need to build another strip mall here. Okay, it's a size 4, so I don't... I mean, I could definitely catch some size 4s right now, but there's just more incentive to do it later. I hope whenever I'm scaring what I can't see, I hope I haven't scared a guppy, but we'll never know. Odds are in my favor that I'm not doing that. But we'll never know. Can't see the crucian carp. That tree down there, dude, that's a menace. Kinda makes me wonder if the vertical river acre is just gonna be better. Does everyone have a different town layout? Yeah, it's random. It's randomly generated once you start your game. Or it's randomly generated once you finish the rover section on the train. Okay. So everybody's is different. There is, if you play on a homebrewed Wii, which I have now, I'm playing on one right now, but I'm just playing on my Animal Crossing disc. But if you do that and you use a software, we have a code that can guarantee a pond in your town. But if you do that, obviously you can't submit the run if you get a PB. But that is one thing you can do for this tournament. Guarantee a pond. Another Popeye, which is not good at all. I think I caught 5 goldfish yesterday before I found my guppy, which is really upsetting. I don't want that to happen again. Okay, there's a tiny. The tree's a little bit in the way, which scares me. Okay, no, we're alright. It's just a killifish, though. Ugh, stupid guppy, man. Oh, there's a tiny. I almost scared it off because I didn't see. Guppy? No, dude, another Popeye? 3 Popeyes? Come on, please. I have to get this guppy right now. I'm really running out of time. Like, you want like a sub 30 June 9 a.m. in this sort of like race setting. I mean, even just in general. Oh my god, this guppy, dude, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, there's a tiny. Please be the guppy. That'd be amazing. Okay, okay. I was about to say, even if it's normal goldfish, I won't be too mad at that. But yeah, really prefer guppy right now. That's 4 goldfish variants I've caught now. This is turning out just like yesterday. This could be a piranha, but it might just be a bluegill. Okay, it's just a bluegill. If it had been piranha, that actually could be really making up for the lack of guppy right now. Early piranha would be huge, but we're not going to be checking size 2s, so... Because, you know, it could just be a bluegill, which has the same behavior and vision as a piranha. I think had pretty good vision. It might have been another bluegill or piranha, but I'm not wasting my time to find out. It's we're about to hit 30 minutes with no guppy. I still have to get brookhead trout on the way out, or just brook trout. I keep calling it brookhead, which is not what it's called. Dude, 5 goldfish again. The 5 goldfish curse. This is exactly like yesterday. No. Killifish. Ugh. I could actually see that was a tiny, but it's just a killifish. Dude. This is really bad. I don't know of any guppy backup, so I kind of have to get it now. Like, that's kind of why I prefer getting guppy over Popeye, because I know there's a backup for Popeye. I can get it in September later. But I don't think I can get guppy in September. Dude, this sucks. Stupid guppy. I almost kind of want to just go get the brook trout and then start using the vertical river by my house. Maybe I do that after this attempt right here. Guppy. 6 goldfish. If I've been counting correctly, I think that's 6 goldfish. Whether it's regular or Popeye. That's frustrating. I will catch this in case it's piranha, but because it seemed to have pretty good vision, but now it's just carp. No. I'm in pain and suffering. Was that a 3 or a 4? That was probably my brook trout right there. And I just scared it off. Yeah, I think my chances of this race are now pretty much gone because of this guppy. Which sucks, because we had instant snakehead, like, it was going really good. There's another snakehead. Two snakeheads, 6 goldfish. No guppy. Pain. But that's June 9 a.m. for you. It's always the guppy. Kills your run. Oh, there's a tiny. Probably a killifish, though, yeah. Oh my god, we're already 11 minutes over PB, by the way. Okay, a tiny in the lake. If this is a lake guppy, I'm gonna flip out. No, it's just a killifish. Mocha meowing for good luck. Thank you, Mocha. This could be our brook trout. Hopefully not a bass. Okay, it's our brook trout. I think I am going to go to that vertical river acre to get the rest. Yo, Boozy Peach. How's it going? We're fishing. I was doing really good at the start, but we're getting completely walled by the guppy right now, so it's a pretty bad situation. And I'm choosing to do this because once I eventually do catch that stupid guppy, I'll be right next to my house to save and quit. I wish this was an actual straight river acre and not the curvy one, but that's the thing. I got like quote-unquote good river acres, but they both have a slight nuance to them that makes them not actually that good. They're not the optimal one. Where's the fish? I didn't see it. Oh, it's up there. This isn't really feeling any better or faster than just using the corner I had down on the second tier. Maybe slightly faster identification, but not really. I don't know. It's at least maybe a clearer view. Since I can, well, at least once I move over, I can actually see the whole river. I don't have to cast out to see. It's just that having to take these extra steps to see is what's annoying. No guppy. Almost 40 minutes in and no guppy. It's so over. I wouldn't doubt if I'm probably the only one who hasn't moved on to the next split. Slightly? Sly 5? Ave works for Sony? That's true. Sly 5 confirmed. And it will be based on fishing. Dang it. See, like, that's fast river flip or acre flipping you want, but I was just getting lucky that a bunch of fish spawned right next to me. Dude, where's the guppy? I think the guppy got scratched off my disc, bro. 6 goldfish and 2 snakeheads. No guppy. I don't even know how many killifish. Honestly, I think less killifish than goldfish, which is ridiculous. I like kind of need this to be guppy to even maybe have a chance at still being in this. 7th goldfish. Bro, I'm gonna kiss myself in Minecraft. This is crazy. You like that one, Tono? She's laughing at me. Oh, it's up here. (15, 16 minutes over PB right now. This is pain and suffering. I don't know. I don't think there's any guppy backups. Like, I think I have to get it here, as far as I'm aware. If there is a backup, then, you know, maybe I'm just throwing, but it's fine. Made it 3 rounds. This is probably where I get knocked out. This is like Moby Dick, exactly, but instead of a giant whale, it's a tiny guppy. And I'm Captain Ahab, going absolutely crazy and obsessed. Oh. Oh my god, I did the thing where I pressed Y, because yes! Oh, yes, okay. Dude, oh my god, if I had pressed A on accident, I would have scared away my guppy. That's why I put my thumb over Y until I'm ready. Okay. Finally! Sub 40 June is so bad. Okay. Iki. Dude, ridiculously long June, 9 a.m. We need to go to 3 a.m. Alright, but now we have to catch piranha and angelfish. But we're also gonna catch Frizz's catfish. Frizz, you there? We're gonna catch your catfish. But we only need to catch riverfish, so I think I actually am just gonna continue using this vertical acre. Despite the fact that it's not great, but it's usable. Catfish should show up pretty soon. Yeah, here it is. Frizz? Hello? Frizz? Boom. There he is, baby. Beautiful. And don't worry, later we're going to catch a giant catfish as well. So if you missed that, there's a chance for an even bigger one. Is that a 3? Yeah, but it's not my eel, so I don't want it. That's a catfish. Is this a 3? This might be a 4. I honestly can't tell. It was a 4. Okay, my bad. There's another catfish for you first. That's a 4. This is a 3. Hopefully this is the eel. Yeah. Alright, so now we just have to catch 2s. And again, if we had caught an early piranha during the 9 a.m. segment, that would have really helped this massive amount of time loss I've accumulated. But we didn't, so we just have to catch 2 size 2, 1% chance to spawn fish. So yeah. Much like Guppy, we're gonna be here for a while. Is that a 3? I think that's a... yeah, that was a 3. I don't want to catch that. Just like always on this segment, I do hope to catch angelfish before piranha. Obviously getting either will be helpful. If I can even get a size 2 to spawn, this is crazy. Oh, there we go. Wait, is that a 3? That is a 3. Dude, where's the 2s? Yeah, we got the guppy reliable. It finally showed up just before the 40-minute mark, so that's pretty terrible. And I almost scared it away too. I pressed the Y button on my controller when I thought it was biting instead of the A button, and I would have scared it off. Would have been a disaster. I mean, I never would have known for sure it was the guppy. But yeah, it's always a scary situation. Now we're not getting any size 2s to spawn. There's one. We'll probably catch a goby here as well, which is helpful, but that's a carp. But we are likely to get a goby. This could be piranha. I had pretty good vision. We'll see. It is. Nice. Alright, like I said, helpful to get either one, but I do prefer getting angelfish first. Because since piranha has such good 360 vision, it's much easier to check for. Whereas angelfish, kind of just got to catch a size 2 and hope that it's the angelfish. I don't really think it has like a really distinguishable behavior pattern. At least from what I know. You know, maybe the better runners know stuff that I don't, but... Oh, that was a size 2. Whoops. I hope that wasn't the angelfish. We'll never know. Okay, well, it's definitely not piranha. Goby? Yeah, it's Goby. Okay, so we just need angelfish still. Probably another Goby. No, Crucian card. You don't understand some of the fish on the tracker? Like, what about them? What's your question for them? Each of them are divided into, you know, their month and time that they need to be caught. But there are the miscellaneous fish which can kind of be caught in a lot of places. Oh, okay. So that's kind of like, that's... Goldfish is in August, September, because that's when you, like, need to catch it. That's when it's going to have the best chances to catch it, or you need to catch it because you won't get another opportunity later in the route. But that doesn't mean it's not available a bit earlier on. Like, killifish is the same way. I caught it many times in the June 9 a.m. split. And goldfish is also possible to catch there. But it's just, you have to get it by the August-September split end. It's not like super strict in that way. There are some fish that are super strict on when it can be caught, or when it has to be caught. But a lot of them have a lot of overlap. Like stringfish, for example, you have to catch it in the winter. I wrote February, but like you could catch it January, for example, if you went there instead, and that's fine. Yeah, I have to get angel now. Piranha is one where we could have caught it June 9 a.m., but you have to get it like now, if you don't already. And then angelfish you have to, well, actually you don't. You can get, I found out just yesterday, you can get angelfish in the July split. But it still kind of sucks to do that because you're going to be diluting the spawn pool with even more fish in July, because, you know, in addition to the small bass and crucian carp that we're already pulling up too much of in the goby, there's also the sweet fish is a size 2 that will start showing up in the July split. So there's, you know, you can catch angelfish in July. You just have better odds of it right now. And I mean slightly better odds, because it is a 1% chance fish anyway. Like 1.05 or something like that. But yeah. And I'm not like super knowledgeable about all the overlaps and backups for every fish. I just know the ones that happen to me like most often or are the most important. Like I said, I only learned about the angelfish in July literally yesterday. But like coelacanth, that's in the August-September split, but it's really common to get it in July instead. So like that's a backup to know for coelacanth. You can get snakehead in July. But instead of 4 a.m., you have to make it 4 p.m. And you actually have to make it before 4 p.m. because he stops spawning at 4 p.m. So you have to make it like 3:56 p.m. and then hope you catch snakehead before the hour rolls over. That is a risky backup you can do. Catfish is, or excuse me, giant catfish is the same way with June 3 a.m. or July. It's a lot of weird nuances with fish spawns. Yeah. It's obviously an extremely RNG heavy run, but it's still fun to do and watch, I think. I think most people prefer golden net runs, where you're catching all the bugs instead of fish, because for one, they are typically much faster. And for two, well, the reason they're faster is because, you know, you can actually see what you're going to catch before you catch it, unlike with a fish. And then for two, it's just, I don't know, people just kind of prefer bugs. I actually like fishing a lot, but that's just me. I know it's not everyone's favorite because it is extremely RNG heavy. I think there's a lot of 1% fish, whereas there's only maybe a couple 1% bugs, so it's not really as bad. I can't believe we're at almost an hour. Oh man, and we're not even out of June. Normally you want to be finished with July before the hour is over. That's really sad. There's no pond RNG with bugs. Yeah, there is the pond skater bug. So you do like to still see a pond for that reason, but pond skaters can spawn on rivers as well, so you don't actually have to have the pond. The RNG that you worry about with your town layout, aside from, you know, having a good chores segment, is that you do acre flips here at the train station, and you need a good train station acre that has the correct like tree spawn and ground type spawn next to the train station. That is something that you worry about. Not a huge deal, but you also hope that you have good RNG rock spawns for like pillbug. But with bugs, it's like the town layout is way more flexible than it is with fish. I think I lose here. I think I'm getting knocked out of this race. I could, you know, maybe try to move on and catch angelfish later, but I think it's such a bad idea because of the existence of sweet fish. But I don't know, maybe that's like the smart high-level player thing to do. I'm just not that. There's a tiny. We don't need any more tinies until much later, and they're going to be common tinies, so... Okay, I think this is a piranha. Yeah. I was trying to reel in to scare it away, not catch it again, but whatever. That's 2 piranhas, 0 angel. Doesn't feel good. I think, yeah, I was about to say, it's definitely not an angel as well. Oh, plus 20. Feels bad, man. At least if I do get knocked out here, I'll be able to actually watch the final round rather than have to be locked in. Copium. Dang, I actually thought there was a chance that would be it, but it was not. It's just a stupid small bass. Crucian. Another piranha? Bro. I caught, what was it earlier? 7 goldfish and 2 snakeheads before guppy. Now I'm at 3 piranhas before angel. Like, what is this RNG, man? Oh, I didn't scare that away. There we go. Boom. Dude, we're almost an hour in. This is really bad. Like, this is just crazy bad. Probably the only thing that could maybe pull me back is if we do get first try rain and we get koi in July and then like an early stringfish in February. Okay, nice. Beautiful. So glad I didn't miss that. Alright, you know what? At least we're finally out of June, and we're on to what is probably my favorite split in the game. You'll also notice, Reliable, that we always change time in a way that we're going backwards. So like I'm going to put the year back to 2025 because I went forward on the calendar in terms of months, but then I go back a year. And we always go backwards when we time travel because if you don't, you'll spawn weeds in your town, which will lower your town rating. And if you have a lower town rating, then the fish like don't spawn or something like that. There's like a lesser fishing spawn rate. So yeah, you always ensure you're going backwards when time traveling. Now we're gonna go get some of our first ocean fish. Specifically jellyfish is what we need to get right now before it rolls over to September, which luckily it's right here. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you have to catch jellyfish because once it rolls over to September, they stop spawning. But they have like an 83% chance to spawn or something right now, otherwise, while it's still August. So you're very likely to get one, you just need to make sure you get one. Okay, that looks like a size 4, so this could be a snapper or something. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Love getting knowledge I didn't think I needed to know. For sure. And then once it does roll over to September, we have a 50-50 chance of rain. And we do obviously want the rain now, but if we don't get it, that's okay, because there's also a 50-50 chance of rain in July. And we have to have rain because the coelacanth only spawns in rain. What is O4? Ocean 4, like ocean size 4. That's how I mark my fish to know their location and their size. This is a river, or M4, mouth 4, river mouth 4. It's a salmon. We got no rain. That's okay. The salmon only spawns in the river mouth. Yeah, and then you'll see in March there's W4 for large char. That is waterfall 4. The large char only spawns at the base of the waterfall. Not at the top of the waterfall. Only at the base where the water actually falls into. Come on, you stupid fish. I'm just doing really bad casting right now. Obviously R and then a size means river. Come on, fish. And then P is pond, but you'll notice most fish in this game are river fish. There's actually not that many we have to catch out of the ocean in this game. Where's the fish? Maybe I scared it? I don't know. There it is. I want to find a knife jaw. And then we already have goldfish, so we won't have to worry about that. But we just need knife jaw, and then we can move on to July. Yeah, the sharks are pretty cool, but they don't exist in this one. So it's just not many ocean fish at all. Hello? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. I think maybe staying in this acre would just be better because it's just a solid walk along the beach. Which is much better than having to navigate around the land masses going out into the water. I could get knife jaw later. I think in July split I can, but I'd like to just get it out of the way now while I'm down here. The snapper's more common, so it's not showing up yet. Where is it at? Don't even see it anywhere. Fish? Fish, there it is. Yeah, that's a snapper. I wouldn't doubt if someone's like done right now or very close to being done. Like over an hour in and I'm only on August, September. It's crazy. The 10th snapper. I used to love catching snappers as a kid because they're worth a lot of money for some reason. But I don't want any more right now. I think this might be knife jaw, possibly. Oh, another salmon. Okay. I thought that was a little bit too far from the river mouth, but it wasn't. Them's good eating, that's true. Yeah, 3,000. I'm pretty sure that's the amount, if I remember correctly. I feel like I spent a lot of time catching red snapper as a kid. Knife jaw, dang it. I don't think I've ever actually eaten red snapper, Tono, so we should do that sometime. Let's go fishing IRL. I want to do that, for real, for real. Gut the fish. You can do that part. I like to just catch them and release them. But that's what I always did growing up. Where's the knife jaw? Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I think... Which acre am I on? I'm on this one, so I need to go over. I also just saw the gold spot, lol. Wait, no, I was on the right acre. I was wrong. The ramp is right here. I'm stupid. Okay. Boom, boom. Quick Paima check. No. Paima's on July, but you can catch it in this split. So on your run back from the ocean, sometimes you might want to check a river and see if a Paima spawns. Not likely, but possible. Alright, now we have to hope that we get rain on this July split. If we don't, I mean, it sucks, but it's fine. Oh my god, I don't want to change the rumble settings, dude. Wait. I need 4 AM July. Yeah. Rumble on. Help me with the fishing. I guess I could understand why some people would prefer it off for fishing. Because every time you feel the tiny little rumble, just for the nibble, not the actual bite, you know, it might make you anxious to just press A. I can understand that, but hopefully that wasn't an arowana, but it was stuck up in the bridge, so I had to get rid of it. Now we can start catching river-size 4s. And you would be amazingly lucky if we get a koi as we do so, but also unlikely. You might notice we didn't get rain, so we will have to time change again to try to find coelacanth. But for now, I'll go ahead and catch some fish before we do all that. Sweet fish, please. Carp. I'm not. We're at 107 entering July. That's really bad. That's really bad. Like, the other runners are probably in their final split segment, I wouldn't doubt. Or at least, like, second to last or something. I'm not looking at the race room or the restream or anything right now, but I could. It's not like rando where I can't look. But I have a feeling I'm probably way behind. Bass. Mostly because of that guppy, dude. That guppy took like 20 minutes to find. Alright, that's probably an eel or something. We don't want that. This is also not what we want. Let's see, what size 4s do I need? I still need carp and large bass. Another catfish. I do also need to get giant catfish out of the lake. I can't forget that. But I might get that after finding rain, since I'm kind of staying by the houses right now for a quick reset. But I might as well try to find wana and maybe even paima while I'm here. Okay, there's our dace. This is This is feeling like it's going to be a 2-hour run, which is obviously not great. There's our carp. Koi fish that's not painted. And there's our koi fish. Okay, awesome. I mean, that helps a little bit. It means once we go into February, we only have to find string fish. And that's kind of why I like to try to hold off size 4s until July. But I think even an early koi, this run is so bad that even an early koi probably can't save it. Like, unless we get Wana and Paima, like, back to back right now. Which is just not gonna happen. Okay, this is probably an eel. Probably not the Wana. Yeah, it's a dace. Dace and Wana have the same behavior patterns, so it can be hard to tell, but, you know, obviously, with Wana only being a 1% chance to spawn, it's not in your favor. This might be a bass. Yeah. I still need large bass, so I do still have to catch size 4s. Please cast your line. Thank you. This, I was about to say it might be large bass, but then it kind of noticed me from far away. So yeah, it's carp. What's my BPT? 126 currently. It's a bit wild. There was a time when 126 would have been like incredibly good for me, but not anymore. Another dace. The 10 dace curse is upon us. I legitimately had a 10 goldfish curse earlier. It was crazy. I don't think that was the Wana. I would have noticed it sooner. At least I hope it wasn't. Oh, there's our Paima though. Okay, I just need to not choke. Oh, this Paima's making me so nervous, dude. He's jumping all over the place. Alright. Oh, he was totally gonna see that and then he freaking moved. I don't think he's gonna see this one, but I'm gonna keep it in the water for now. He might see it. Just don't jump scare me. Don't jump scare me. Okay. He's fallen so far down the river that he's in the next acre. This is crazy. Oh, dude, why is he moving around so much? I'm so scared I'm gonna put it right in front of his face. And he's just gonna insta-bite and jump scare me. And I'm gonna miss it. Dude, this guy sucks. Okay. Okay, we got him. We're good, we're good. So there's one of our 1% fish. We still need the arowana though. But that is good, feels good. Another one, dude? What? Two Arapaima right next to each other, only one fish between them. That's not the Wana. Okay, this probably not. Yeah, it's a dace. I was gonna say it kind of reacted as I would have expected, but it was just the dace again. Oh, I do still need a large bass, so I shouldn't be scaring off size 4s, I guess. I kind of put that right in front of him. Yeah, bass. Oh, pain. Yeah, I do still need large bass. Don't scare it off. This could be it. Seems a little blind. Large basses, you kind of have to put it right in front of them, but I scared it away, so whatever. Ba-bum-bum-bum. This is probably an eel or something. We're at 116. Surely at least one person's done by now. But then again, in round 2 yesterday, nobody had under 120 time. I think Drew had like a 120 XX, and then I had like a 125, and I was second place. So it was something like that. Might not be exactly right, but alright, that's not it. I was about to scare it. I gotta remember I still need large bass. I think this might be it because it seems pretty blind. Good. I'm kind of considering going and searching for my rain and just getting Wana then, along with giant catfish in the lake. That's an eel. Maybe give a few more tries, catch a few more dace. There's a 3 up here. Let's see what it's got. I don't think that's it. Don't need any more size 4s. Don't need any more size 4s. Would like to see some 3s spawn. That'd be cool. No, not a 1. Don't need any more 1s. There we go. Alright, what are you? An eel? A bass? Oh, could be. That might just be a dace, I'm thinking. Yep. The 10 dace curse. Oh, a third Arapaima. Alright, that... I'm gonna take that third Arapaima as a sign. I'm gonna go search for my rain. And just get the Wana at then. While I'm resetting. I'm gonna pull up Legend's stream and see. Oh, nobody's done actually. Let me pull up his stream and see if anybody's close. I see one person in January. 2 people in January. So that's interesting. Surprised no one's done, but it looks like a couple are getting close. Hopefully it rained on July 1st, 2024 in this town. Let's see. Nope, it did not. Maybe it rained on July 1st, 2023 in this town.
Nintendo.
Dude, it's a 50-50. How am I not getting any rain? This is really unlucky, man. You know what the problem is? Because we don't have Tabby in this town.
Nintendo.
Alright, surely it rained in 2022. Please, 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 please. Oh, thank God, okay. How many year changes was that? Like 3? Not very good. Alright, but we do want to find giant catfish as well. I'm probably... Oh, and there he is, immediately. I was about to say, I'm probably just going to go down and get the coelacanth first. But our giant catfish, 10% chance spawn, first spawn. Love to see it. Okay, cool. Let's go down to the ocean and catch that coelacanth now. It's also a size 5, just like that catfish. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be pretty big, should be pretty obvious. We do need to catch a sea bass too, though, which could be this right here, so. And the reason, again, that we had to find rain is because the coelacanth only spawns in the rain. I believe in Dobutsu no Mori, the N64 version of the game, first version of the game, it can also spawn in snow, but it does not do that here. Plus the rain music is really nice. Is that it? No, that's a 4. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. And it gave me a 5 bite, which you love to see. Didn't jump scare me, didn't choke. I just have to catch the arowana now. Oh, which is quite a tall order. I'm debating on if I go back up to the vertical river acre or not. I was planning on doing it now with the lake because I thought I was going to be needing giant catfish, but it spawned instantly, so... Yeah, I just don't like this corner acre. I mean, generally corner acre is good, but this one's just so bad. Probably gonna find a fourth Arapaima before I find the Wana. We'll see. I do already have koi, so February, as long as stringfish isn't too bad, we could still be in this. Feels very doubtful though. Stringfish could be just as bad as our Wana is being. But the one benefit about stringfish is that it's a size 5, so you can just scare away everything. But Wana is a size 3, which is a very common size, so you gotta spend a lot more time checking for it by casting your line out and stuff. That's not it. At least I hope it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I think this is also not it. Probably a bass, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's not it. I don't know, does this feel better or worse than the vertical acre? I mean, one pretty big benefit of the vertical one is that it's right next to my house, so once I'm done, it's a much quicker save load, or save quit rather. Oh, yeah, 4th Arapaima. This has been an insane run in terms of duplicate fish. Duplicate rare fish, but never the one I need. I mean, I found more Arapaimas than I did snakeheads, and I found 2 snakeheads. It's crazy. I don't think this is the Wana. Oh, well, I was just about to reel in. And it bit anyway. Pretty sure Wana would have noticed it further away. Pretty sure someone just got a koi. I have someone's stream audio on in my, like, very low in my background. I haven't taken the time to figure out who it is and mute them. I just heard him go, "Oh, that's a koi." So that's one advantage I no longer have. That was a size 3. Pray that was not the Wana. I thought it was a 4. so I scared it, and then I realized too late. This is not it. Surprisingly, we had a decently fast Wana yesterday, but not getting one at all today. That's not it. Oh, is it over? I'm hearing someone in my ear say it's over. Let me see. Let me check the race time room. Bum, bum, bum. Oh no. 2 people have finished though, but only 2 more can finish before it's actually over and the rest of them get knocked out. And it's not looking likely for me. I think it's Bro Buddy that I have unmuted in my ear right now. I think that's not it. A little hard to tell how it was behaving with the tree in the way, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. Okay, this could be it, but it's probably a dace. Yeah, the dace. The 10 days curse has followed us backwards in time through 3 years. I can't see what's over there. Hopefully that wasn't Awana. I think I probably finished my run regardless of being top 4 or not. But I don't know, at the same time, I mean, this is looking like a 2-hour run. This is crazy. Okay, another dace maybe? Or bass. Yeah, it's bass. Didn't quite have a wide enough angle to really guarantee that that was a dace. Bum, 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 bum. This is probably another bass, but I gotta catch it just in case. Yeah. Dude, the Wana, man. Can't believe I had immediate giant catfish once I found rain. And then a pretty quick coelacanth too. And 4 arapaimas, but I just can't find this stupid Wana, man. Another dace. That's a 3, right? Kind of looked like a 4, but I think that's a 3. It's an eel. That's not sure, but it's not Wana. Okay, this could be it. Probably dace. Maybe. Let's see. Yes, okay, finally. I was like, it's biting kind of slow. I think that normally means Wana. Alright, we're finally out of July. Jesus Christ, dude. Where am I on my map right now? Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was awful finding that Wana, man. GG's. It's over? Okay. I'm probably gonna finish my run anyway. With how long my Guppy and Arowana took, I was like, yeah, there's no way. But thank you for the GG's. Our village will mourn this for centuries. True. The rest of the run shouldn't be too bad. Once I find stringfish, it's pretty straightforward from there. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. Only need 7 more fish. I was really surprised when I looked at the race room earlier. Not even that long ago. Maybe it was still in the 120s, and nobody had finished yet. And then I checked just a couple minutes ago, and 2 people had finished, and now apparently 2 people followed them up pretty quickly, but that's not really surprising. I don't need that. I don't need that, whatever that is. Alright, there's our pond smelt. Bitterling? No. I just need bitterling, and then we can start scaring away everything. Watch me find stringfish before bitterling. That'd be crazy. That'd be actually ridiculous. No, another pond smelt. Hello? Dude, come on. Where's the bitterling? I'm glad I made it to round 3 though. Would have been cool to get to the last round and maybe earn even just a little bit of money. But having made it this far with like really good players is pretty cool. There's our bitterling. I think I'm gonna have way less of a chance at making it that many rounds in the golden net race, because that one's like way more skill that I don't have. I made it this far because of luck, you know? Yeah, if this stupid river acre... Maybe I should be on the right side of the river. Maybe then it's better, but... The bridge is... I guess it's not in a bad spot for that. I don't know, it really serpentines both sides, though. Like, it goes right and then left, so it's really just... It needed it to be a straight river, not a super curvy one. Stringfish, stringfish, where are you, stringfish? So let me think. We had 7 goldfish. Let me think. It was 7 goldfish, 4 arapaima, 3 piranha, 2 snakehead. I think that was the extent of our duplicate problem, as far as I remember. The 7 goldfish especially is insane. And I don't mean only goldfish, but goldfish variants. Which there's only 2 of them, the goldfish and the Popeye goldfish. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then Wana and Guppy just each took way too much time. If either of them had been a lot sooner, you know, maybe, but also kind of depends on how fast the stringfish is going to show up, which so far it's not. I know Drew and Fro were the top 2 of this run. I imagine Cold Eggman probably landed in the top 4, but I'm curious to see soon what the rest of the standings are once I'm done with my run. I am going to finish my run. The other person, I don't know if they're finishing. They might have DNF'd, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. Once you're not in top 4, there's no real reason to keep going. I'm kind of doing it just for the sake of doing it. I mean, at this point, it's almost like a challenge to see if I can even finish this run before 2 hours. With the horrible spawn luck we're getting. But once we do get into March, should be pretty free from there. It's just, man, stupid stringfish. It's up here on the bridge, okay. Oh, I thought I saw a tiny up there, but no. It's down here. I'll say I'll finish this run unless I scare off my stringfish. Then I'll probably just quit. Because I will not want to search for a second one. Yeah, I mean, we never had a chance, dude. This is crazy. Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. Unless that was a new one, I'm not sure. Okay, there it is, finally. Gave me a nice 5-biter. Finally caught all the rare fish. Our next most rare fish is a 10% chance to spawn, so it's not too bad. And we should get under 2 hours on this run, which is, you know, nothing to brag about, but... I have 2 waterfalls to choose from, since we are running a 3-tier town. Sort of a uncommon situation there. Since normally if you get a 3-tier town, you just reset. I'm gonna try this first one that's close to my house, I think. Unless I go to it and find out that it seems like it sucks, but we'll see. Yeah, it might not be great. Maybe we'll check out the other one. I'll try it for a bit though, because it would be nice to catch the char here, since, you know, it's much closer to my house once we need to save quit. A dace? That's not what I want. Dude, even the dace are even following me into March. That's crazy work. Alright. This should be our loach. Oh wow, instabite, okay. Loach jump scare of all things. Still need a size 3 for the rainbow trout. Another dace? Bro. What is up with these things? Got anything down here? I mean, there's a size 3. Could be the rainbow trout. Please? Another dace. You've gotta be kidding me. This is crazy. Dace, 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 dace. Okay, another size 3. Bass. You know what? I'm glad it's not a dace. Alright. Size 2 for cherry salmon, please. Thank you. We're so close. 2 more fish. Oh wait, that's the waterfall acre. Oh, that could be our char. That could be our 10% large char. And it does seem pretty blind. I think this might be it. Please? It is beautiful. So our last fish is going to be the rainbow trout, actually. Alright. Glad I made the choice to stay at this waterfall then. Beautiful. Okay, nice. Oh, drop all. Alright, that was a pretty good March segment. It was only 15.4 seconds off PB, actually. Which is a gold for that split in my PB. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. We'll get the sub 2. Let's go. And then I'm probably going to raid into Legend and watch the final round that I'm sure is probably well on its way already. So yeah, really cool tournament. Shoutouts to Legend for hosting it, and you know, thanks for letting me participate. Really cool that I made it as far as round 3 against so many good players. Got very lucky in round 1 and 2. Round 3 though here, not so much. This was my worst run of the whole tournament in terms of time, getting a 155 here. But I had a lot of fun. It was very cool, so thank you. And time. 155.19. We finished 5th place. Cold is not in the top 4. He's actually still in progress. So I didn't get last place in round 3. At least there's that. Wow. That is surprising. There's all of our fish. Our biggest issues in this run was definitely Arowana and Guppy, for sure. Everything else, I mean, even Arapaima didn't give us too much trouble. Coelacanth, Char, caught a million goldfish. Like, what a crazy run. But yeah, that'll do it for me in this tournament. Like I was saying earlier, the next one will be Golden Net. I'd like to participate in that one. It'll be 1v1 bracket tournament instead of knockout, so that'll be cool. I'm gonna end it off here. Thanks to everybody who did stop by to say hello and good luck and, you know, just hanging out, having fun with some fishing. Appreciate that a lot. Wish the remaining runners some good luck in round 4, the final round. The top 3 will earn cash prizes, so that'll be very fun. Thanks again, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.